What is up, Zero Royalty fam? Yes, I look like a traffic cone. I don't care. This thing is warm. It's my old Southwest gear, whatever, besides the point. Today is the day. Again, guess what I'm about to start? Let me show y'all. It is time. Oh yeah. Your Accord's getting a little bit of an upgrade. So, not too long ago, me and the boy Kyle, we threw this thing on E85. Kyle did a little tune on it. We got this thing running right, and it got a little better, I'm not gonna lie. So not too bad for a stock J32. But that fun is over with. It's time for the new thing. Y'all see it back there. So today, I start taking things apart. I'm just gonna get this thing all freaking fly, get out of my face. Get out of here, man. I know I'm orange, but golly. Anyway, I'm just gonna get this thing taken apart just so that we can have it in a position to be able to start getting the turbo kit mocked up and get it ready to be put together. All that piping and that big mess I have over there. But yeah, today's the day we get started. I'm already putting this thing out of commission. So, PT Cruiser, can't see it, windows are dirty. Not this one, this is the parts car. But that one out there is now gonna be my daily. Cause, yeah, she drives the Tesla all the time, y'all know. Anyway, and this thing's fully out of commission now. So, it is time to build the turbo kit. I'm also helping Destiny out with a little set. Jesus. Yeah. They be Jake breaking like a man. Where he at? I don't know. Anyway, I'm helping Destiny out also with the little project. We're putting some shelves up in the house, so I'm gonna get these painted black. I already got them sanded down pretty smooth, so nothing to worry about on those. We want them looking kind of rugged, kind of cool looking. So I'm gonna get them painted black because that's what color she wants them. So let me do that. Got some paint. And we just do it like that. Keep it easy. Simple. I should have shook that. I didn't even shake it. I should have did that. Get that going. Get it all mixed up. It is cold out here, so can't tell. All right, let's see if that works now. There it goes. I should get it covered. I would have done all the rest of the work. The ends. Yeah. Let's go get some of that. Yeah, get you some too. Yep. We're gonna need some more paint, I'll tell you that much. I'll be fucking it up with the paint. There you go. Yeah. Getting covered. There we go. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry. And I'm gonna flip them over. A bunch of wood all over the place. We're just trying to find what we can do. I've been sanding. Both of us have. She got some work in too. But we got one that's already done. This is what they're gonna look like. So, this is what you all came here to see. Right here. Let me get the car in the air. Let me get stuff taken off of it. And I will start getting this locked up. this thing on jack stands. Let us go underneath. This thing does have a pretty serious oil leak, and that freaking sucks. Yeah, I do Jesus, I can't even talk. Yes, I still have a stock J pipe. Whatever, get over it. But this is what we're working with. So I need to get this J pipe off right here, because this is where the crossover stuff is gonna go for the turbo manifold, and then everything should go up through this hole up there. That's where turbo should mount, all this and that, and then it's gonna come out through the back there, mount up to the full exhaust, and then out the bizzle. So, oh man, look at that. That's not good. I need to put that back like in the hole properly. Huh. Anyway, let's get this thing off. Stop playing around. So now I have the J pipe out. I got it out. That's super easy. It's no big deal on my car. But now it is time to start mocking this up. So I am basically, with me and Kyle and Josh and whoever else decides to help, are basically going to be building a custom kit for this thing out of this prefab kit for the 6th gen Accord. There's a 7th gen. This is for a 6th gen. But this kit, this crossover pipe right here, hangs a little bit too low for this car. So we got to cut that and cinch it up a little bit, get it set up a little bit higher. We got to change some things on that flange there just to get everything fitting correctly. But yeah, don't forget the little project I was working on. As you can see, I got all the boards painted, both sides. Check it out. Yep. Let this side get a little bit of sun, you know what I'm talking about. Let it set in on this side a little bit. There we go. Let that side get some sun. Yeah. So now she has 4 completely painted shelves. Kyle should be here soon. He's gonna help me out. But let's get to work. So I went ahead and got some of the piping on there, and as you can see, like I said, it hangs way too low, and that's only because of the type of precats I have on there are basically just, they're too long and not as short as what this kit comes with. I also have a single port exit kind of header, I guess you can say, and these you have the traditional 3-port exits that a V6 would have. But anyway, this is a quick mock-up. You can see I gotta cut and kind of twist and line up everything as well, so that way we can get it right. You know what I mean? Then let me get up. I also went ahead and mocked up the turb skis. That sits way too low, obviously, just because of how the kit is sitting, and it's not on there straight by any means, but it's still pretty sick to see mocked up in there. This is gonna look good. That's pretty much how I'm gonna have it in there. It'll sit up a little bit higher, that way the exhaust can clear going out the back there, and then we'll have this clocked properly. But pretty much all the piping for the cold side is gonna come through that hole behind the headlight.
Perfect turbo kit I just cut out.
Well, not perfect for my car.
Not perfect for your car at all. But now it's gonna be.
Yay. Look everybody, Kyle's here.
Hi.
So Kyle is here helping me out. He's already got started on, getting figured out on what kind of fabrication we need to do.
We're just trying to figure out what we gotta do in there.
Yeah, pretty much. So that is what we are doing now. But I'm done eating, so I can help Kyle now.
We're gonna clean these up with the actual grinder wheel so they're flat, and then that needs probably a 2.5 inch extension now that they went up. I think they were kind of tapered, so
Yeah.
they shortened, you know.
And then, yeah, because the pipe come down like that off the head.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, I think once we get a little piece in there, which we have plenty left over from what we got off already, and
should make it work.
yeah, we're gonna be perfect.
Oh yeah. So Kyle just got the first lick of tack welds on there. Crossover pipe's now holding itself up.
It is not looking bad, bud.
Not looking bad at all. That's actually not hanging that low, so it may hit a little bit. I think the exhaust even hangs that low anyway. So
Yeah, I'm sure it does. It's kind of hard to build something that's so like tight turn. You know?
But yeah, that first crossover pipe is tacked on. So now we got to work on building the upwards turn for the backside of it, and then that's that. And then we can start working on how we need to get the up pipe to sit correctly for the turbo as well, because that's kind of weird.
Yes, sir.
But we're making headway, guys. This is getting done. It is long time overdue. And you see that sits weird, and it's also going to make it sit too high. So we're going to cut a chunk out of this, shorten it, get it to sit straight, so then that way the exhaust can just at the back.
At the back.
At the back. We got to do for my wastegate. I either got to get another wastegate or V-band to this 2-bolt flange here, because the wastegate's a V-band.
That's alright. That's alright.
Get that. I want to figure out something for this little mount here. Get that nice and solid. Look at that. It's getting there. Step by step. Got some pretty damn good eyeballs, dude.
That's not bad.
Not at all. I'm not mad at that. Those are easy holes to fill. Look, Dakota's here now.
What up?
Did you get your truck running yesterday? I thought I heard it or saw it.
It
Sure
ran.
did.
Nice.
It ran.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
I thought I looked out the window. I heard something different. It didn't sound like the rest of the cars. And I was like, oh.
Ooh.
Look out the window. I see a truck pulling out. I was like, that's got to be Dakota.
Probably the next objective for the day.
Hell yeah. 2 turbo kits one day. We can handle that. What you think?
Oh, we're doing it. We've done more with less.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look bad. You're right.
Yeah. Doesn't hang low. But turbo's in there. Welds are holding it. What do you think about that?
Welded, dude. You got J series
It's
turbo.
in there. Got it pointing out that way. We're gonna make this work.
We like it. We
Nothing's
like it a
slurping
lot.
air.
Let's just see, just real quick. Oh, it's not even touching it. Not even.
dang.
Not even.
Not
Let's
even
go.
Close.
Let's fucking go, boy.
Let's go.
Perfect, dude.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna have to shorten that up for sure. It's gonna have to be like 2 inches shorter.
Kyle's cutting that up. While he's doing that, look at this. we got the downpipe floating. So, making something to bridge that gap. But come down here. That pipe now comes down perfectly. It looks like it's really close to the axle. It is. But we're gonna run a 90 straight down, 90 that way, and then it's gonna come out the back. Damn, Kyle, how much closer are we?
We're mocking up cold pipes, dude. It's gotta be close.
Look at that. Crazy. It's getting there, guys. Don't you worry. I just got a few more things I gotta spend money on.
How far does your bumper come out?
It pretty much touches right up against this.
But it comes out here, don't it?
Yeah. There's gonna be on the inside probably some trimming we'll have to do, unless we get that flat. It's gonna be the monster it always deserved to be. So Kyle, just fitting up a wastegate real quick.
A wastegate, so it'll
just to
make
see.
some shoe noises, you know?
Just to kind of,
block off that airflow.
you know. We're gonna try and start it, see if it'll come alive. And then that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. That was day 1 of this build. Day 2 coming very soon. Turbo build has officially been started, and we got crazy far, guys. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the startup